welcome back to more Dragon Ball. I'm here with my reaction to episode 102, coming off the back of the shock that was the last episode, as if it wasn't bad enough that Goku lost by getting hit by a car and falling to the ground first. That was odd, but the beautiful end, and I say beautiful because it had its moments where it was like, wow, just the way that like Krillin was the first one there for Goku, and it was like, when you think about it now, it was all leading up to what has happened. Who in the hell do I have to kill right now? Okay, who in the hell? Because I had a wee cry off camera. I don't know why, it just hit me. I was like, it's so sad that that's who they did it to? Like, I can't believe it. Krillin has so much potential, so much potential for in this show, and you just boot him off like that? Like, this person or animal or alien or whatever the hell it is, they have to be incredibly strong to be able to take him out like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. I can't get my head around what has happened. Like, it was just crazy, like the way Goku sat at the table and he knew before it happened, and the way he was like, it should have been me. Oh man, he's gonna feel so responsible for all of this. Yeah. Now, don't forget, if you want to watch this unedited with me, you can do over on my Patreon or my website, suzylu.co.uk. Please remember that the website is 7 days ahead. So if you're watching this on YouTube just now, there is 7 more episodes just waiting for you over on my website. Right, I'm not looking forward to this right now. It's going to be so sad. Oh my god, everyone's gonna freak out.
What happened, Goku? Oh no!
Yeah, he's gone.
Impossible.
Like, he's so strong, I don't understand it.
He's dead.
I just don't get it. Like, how could this happen? Like, it's Krillin!
Easy. It was a monster! A hideous monster! It took a strange ball covered with stars and a list of the Martial Arts Society! A Dragon Ball and names? A monster.
Like, what kind of a monster? Can you describe more? Oh, Goku.
Krillin, he's gone. He didn't deserve this.
Oh man, this is it. Goku's fault. He's out for revenge at this point.
Goku, wait! Come back here!
You're not gonna stop him, are you kidding?
Goku!
Like, what do you expect? Krillin was everything to him. Oh man, I'm like, I can't believe they've done this to me. I've constantly been like, yeah, Yamcha and Krillin, that's my two best. There's like, I just don't understand, like, the potential. Why would they do this?
There are 2 near here. Which one?
Go for the one that's like on the move. Someone that's just done this would be on the move.
That's it. From now on, this turtle's taking a taxi.
Goku!
You just missed everything, Turtle.
That thing was strong enough to kill Krillin. And Goku running off right after a big match, he won't have the energy to defeat it.
Well, then what are we supposed to do? Oh.
He was a brave soldier.
Not fair. Who could be so cruel?
Who could be so strong as well? And what list? Like, who's on the list?
Oh.
It's the word devil. Circled.
Devil? That sounds creepy.
Wait, oh, come on, Roshi, you know who this is?
No, it's impossible. It can't be true.
Well, who is it?
What's the matter?
Master, what does that mean?
What does it mean? Like, tell me!
This is the crest of King Piccolo.
King Piccolo?
Piccolo? Someone actually admits to having that name?
I know, it was a bit stupid.
It's a legendary creature that is said to have thrown the world into the depths of terror ages ago.
It's true.
Well, you know what? I don't care. My rage alone would defeat him right now. I would love to see him come at me.
With him came darkness and chaos. His minions of terror wreaked havoc upon the land, destroying all in their path with indiscriminate fury.
I mean, that's all well and good, but like, he's never dealt with me on a day when I'm being sassy, and today is one of those days. So come at me! But Goku said that it should have been him. But then, is that because he just assumed that this person is coming after him? Or this person maybe just wanted the Dragon Balls? But if they're that strong, why in the hell would they want the Dragon Balls? Doesn't make sense to me. God, they're like aliens or something. Yeah, I really feel like if Roshi knows this much about such terrible creatures of the world, maybe you should be telling your boys, your students, you know, just in case a legend happens to come true. They really are no joke. Absolutely no joke.
Piccolo and his army destroyed one city after another with little opposition, except for one temple. It was in this secluded sanctuary the beasts faced a meager but determined school of martial artists.
Please tell me that they supposedly lost.
Though hopelessly outnumbered, they were united, and with their combined strength, they offered a formidable defense.
Okay, so maybe the reason Roshi never went on about it is because they were supposed to be gone.
When the battle was over, only 2 of the warriors were left standing. Myself and Crane Hermit. Unfortunately, the skirmish had barely made a dent in Piccolo's forces.
Oh my god, Roshi, you've been around!
We concentrated our remaining energy into a shield that absorbed the enemy fire and, with a breath of luck, reflected it back at them.
Oh man, you guys were so cool! Seriously. You saved the world!
It was finally over. Or so we thought.
Wait, there was one more?
The monsters were just an opening act for King Piccolo himself.
Oh, for God's sakes.
He dismissed us with a wave of his hand.
Oh!
Against his might, we were but ragdolls caught in a storm.
Wait, how did you survive then? Because you're both alive to tell the tale?
All those lives lost and we didn't lay a scratch on him. He was immune to everyone, even Mutaito.
Who's Mutaito?
He was my master.
Oh my gosh, but I don't understand. So if he really overpowered you all, how are you still here to tell the tale? And I don't want to deal with this guy. I guess now I'm starting to understand how he managed to take out Krillin so easily.
Do you want the truth? That it was mere amusement? Or do you need a higher purpose, perhaps fate?
But we pose no threat. We are seekers of peace.
And you shall find it in death.
Why are you so angry though? Is it because of how you look? You got funny teeth? Like, what's the deal here? This is so cool, man. Getting to see Master Roshi's leader. Oh, well, hopefully not get his ass kicked anyway. Oh!
Where did you learn to dance?
He's not even moving. He's just like, pew, pew, pew. This is horrible.
Master, no!
Maybe we should just retreat, you know, live to fight another day, because this guy is something else. Oh no.
Thanks to a strong immune system and my extraordinary bedside manner, Master Mutaito made a full recovery.
Wait, so how did you guys get away?
Unwilling to continue his teaching, he left, hoping time could mend what his heart could not.
Oh, that's horrible. See, sometimes honor, it's not a good thing.
Never should have happened. Not to him, not to Krillin. You'll pay for this. Do you hear me?
You have got it coming to you.
Something changed in Shin that day. I could see it in his eyes. It was as if goodness itself had betrayed him. Whether it was our masters leaving or just the alluring power of evil, who knows? He snapped.
That's crazy. So that's exactly why Roshi and Crane ended up as complete polar opposites.
King Piccolo continued his rampage, covering the land in a sea of fire and ash. Unable to defeat him, I fled.
You ran? I would have stood my ground.
You would be dead then, wouldn't you? Oh man.
I found refuge in the mountains, where I continued my training as best I could. But as the years passed, I lost hope and began to feel the weight of my solitude. Then one day, that hope returned.
Wow, after all that time he came back.
My mentor had spent his time away strengthening his abilities and in search of a means to defeat King Piccolo, which he had finally discovered.
Ooh, so what is it then? So we can do the same.
Fire and surrender, Piccolo! Face the consequences! Oh, I prefer to watch you dance.
It's kind of crazy that Piccolo came back, though. If he's that busy destroying the world, why would you come back for this guy?
What?
Oh, not this time! Nice! So it worked. We need to do this again, then.
Open the jar! Now!
The electronic jar my master had acquired was specifically designed to hold and contain evil.
Whoa, that's such a pretty jar as well. Close it, close it, close it! Yeah, enjoy eternity in there.
Master Mutaito could not endure the effects of the battle. He gave his life to save others, and in doing so, regained his honor.
And he saved the entire world.
And threw the jar into the sea.
And then the Red Ribbon Army went down and found
No one has
it,
ever seen
right?
or heard from King Piccolo since. Until today.
Oh no! What if Crane Hermit found it and opened it again?
Wait, you think that Crane would do that? I don't think Crane would do that, even though he's twisted.
Master, the note in the description of the monster suggests it could be one of Piccolo's minions.
Where did you say those mountains were?
If you're right, Goku's in grave danger.
Well, you better get your butt over there then. Oh my gosh. He's just running full force, and I get this. I'm really angry too, but he is not thinking about his energy levels. He's not eating because he was so worried about Krillin. Oh, Nimbus! 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 Here, boy! Yay! It's been so long! Where you been, buddy? It's okay to take a break. I feel like if he's on the Nimbus, he can get his strength back as well. This works out in his favor. I hope this is it. Like,
Ahead of us.
if we're going in the wrong direction, it's just such a waste of time. And this King Piccolo, he needs to be put down a couple of pegs.
Wait a minute. What's all this talk about dragons, radars, balls? What's that got to do with anything?
Maybe he wants to actually take out every single one that's on the list. He wants to kill the strongest. And somebody really should explain to Tien about dragons and Dragon Balls. This is our first look, right? Oh my dude.
7 for 1 wish. I like the sound of that.
Oh, man.
It is marvelous. Born leaders like us only need 1 wish to rule the world.
I don't want to see you ever again. I do not want to see you. We just lost Krillin. And the Emperor's back? Are you kidding me?
What do you want? The greatest prize of all, eternal youth.
I mean, I can relate to that one.
Why would I want to rule this planet for a lifetime when I could rule it for all time?
Yes, I agree.
I was gonna say that's exactly what Pilaf actually wants. So you guys might have a power struggle on your hands.
It was I who plucked you from the cold sea and freed you from that jar, brought you here to my aerial palace to recuperate in lavish style. Did you?
You are literally responsible for me losing my favorite character. I want to wring his neck right now.
Lord Piccolo, when the world does fall under your eternal control...
Yes?
Well, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind that I keep, say, half of it?
He's gonna say no, and you're gonna realize how stupid you are.
I'm your guy, right? Who told you about the tournament? Did I say a third? I meant a quarter. I'm horrible with fractions.
You're horrible in general, Pilaf, and you have gone so down in my estimations. You can't get any lower.
Pilaf, where is Tambourine?
Mine!
Yes.
Tambourine? I'm like, the musical instrument?
Wait till you see a Dragon Ball up close. They're so nice and shiny. What I can't figure out is why you'd want a list of members of the Martial Arts Society. I'm telling you, those people are dull.
So, I don't know why I thought it was this guy that actually was the one that just did it.
It was one of their ilk that sealed me in that cursed jar with some trick. Oh, the arrogance.
So that's it. I told you it was a revenge thing. Well, kind of.
They will all be destroyed, all of them.
No fighters here.
Well, I suppose he's thinking if I just go after all of the strongest, I will eventually get the person that sealed me.
It was King Piccolo. Somehow he escaped. Knowing it was a fighter who used the evil containment wave to trap him, he stole the list to learn of his enemies.
I get it. With a phone book of his enemies, he can easily track them down.
Yeah, and just pick them off one by one.
If there was only some way to warn Goku before it's too late.
Well, he's too far gone. Unless Roshi, you get on a Nimbus. Nah, it's going straight into it. Oh god, it's not good. Oh, why are you ending there?
For Krillin's death, or suffer the same fate as his friend.
This arc, I can already see it now. Like, it is going to be deep, and it is gonna be. So what I mean is, I love the fact that it's gonna all be about revenge, and I think. So the Red Ribbon Army was a bit more lighthearted, but it was still obviously there was death and fighting and training and that. But I just kind of feel like this one, there's going to be no silliness anymore. Like, we've just lost our first main character. And it was my favorite. Not fair. Okay, not fair. And I think for that reason, just finding out that it relates to Master Roshi's master, it relates to Crane. They've found another way to bring Pilaf back. I can't believe it. He is literally responsible for us losing Krillin. He is responsible for all of it. And usually I have a bit of a laugh and a joke when it comes to Pilaf's character. This time, I want him dead. I want him gone. There is no taking back what he has done. I want him gone. Now, the only thing I can think just now is we now need the Dragon Balls, and you know where I'm going with this. We need the Dragon Balls because Krillin, he's got a lot more to give. A lot more to give, and I want him back. I want him back. If we're willing to go through everything that we did to get that kid's dad back, then surely we are gonna go through hell and back to get Krillin, right? They have to. It makes the most sense to me. You know, if they just bury Krillin and we have a funeral and we move on, I'd be like, what the hell? He's a teenager. Like, he's got his whole life ahead of him. It wouldn't make any bloody sense to me. So I think that is maybe where we're going to head just now. And if we don't, I'm gonna be raging because it wouldn't make any sense to me. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm very excited for this next arc. Bring it on. Nice to meet you, Piccolo. Hope you die soon, you horrible thing, you. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's episode of Dragon Ball. Bye.